Hello, everybody. I am Jeff Abrams. I think most of you know that. I get to work with two great guys, Will Harrison and Thad Lucer. Will is going to be working with us, our young people, in just a few more weeks. Excited about that. Excited to hear some words from him in just a few moments. Also, Thad Lucer, great partner in the ministry with me and now with Will, and he'll be sharing some words with us in just a few moments. But the three of us want to come together for just a few minutes and connect with you, or maintain, maybe even strengthen our connection, our communication. We want you to know what's going on now, what will be going on later. Also, we want to thank you for all that you're doing to maintain your connection with Christ, with the church, with your neighbors. So many of you have been busy doing a lot of good things, and it is really blessing. Obviously, I'm sure you know yourself and your family, but it's really blessing the church. It's helping us to have a great reputation in the community, and just really do appreciate you for that. It is shocking to me, and probably to you also, that this Sunday will now be the sixth Sunday that we have come together online. And want to encourage you, don't let the new wear off of those assemblies like that. Hope we'll persevere in that, and you'll keep participating with us and hitting the share button and the like button. Your participation has been tremendous. We have thousands and thousands of views and hundreds of shares, and that helps us to get the message not just to us, the churched, but also to many of the unchurched. So this Sunday, 10 o'clock, I want to encourage you to come, wear your best church pajamas if you got them, and share. Let's have a bring a friend Sunday, this Sunday, and maybe we can have an even larger crowd as we come together. I'll be using a lot of visual aids this Sunday that may help those that are attention deficit challenged, and I'm looking forward to the message. But I also want to ask you, before I turn things over to Will and Thad, to be praying for our elders. As you know, this is the first pandemic that they've ever shepherded in or through, and they're doing a great job. They're trying to maintain their connection with all of us and check on us, and we just need to keep lifting their arms up and supporting them and praying for them, and let's see what we can do to help meet their needs, as they're doing an awesome job meeting the needs of the church at this time. I do hope and pray that we're also doing what we all can do to reach out to those that are especially lonely, isolated in our congregation. I know we're praying for those good folks also. We're putting feet on our prayers. Encourage you, maybe even before the day is over, make 3 more phone calls and check on those who might be feeling especially isolated or lonely this time. We'll remind you that at the annex, we still got hand sanitizer and mask and communion supplies, and come by and get those, share those with anybody, your family, your friends that might have that need. And let's be confident that we're going to be stronger. We're going to be closer to God, closer to each other as the fog continues to lift and we come out together on the other side of all of this. A lot of good things going on with the entire congregation. Thad and his group doing a lot of good things. Will's already engaged in blessing us and working with our young people. Want to turn things over now to Brother Thad, let him share some of the things that he's involved in.
Yeah, I like Jeff. I just really miss seeing everybody. I miss seeing your smiles. I miss seeing your happy faces. I miss feeling the hugs from your children. It's just something that cannot be mimicked or replaced by what we're doing here. And so this is very good. This is great that we live during a time where we can do these things with the technology that we have, but it really is not a complete substitute for what we're missing by not being able to be together. And so I miss you guys and your families, and I look forward to all of us getting back together. We do have some surprises for our children whenever that day comes back at the church building, and so we're excited about that, as hopefully we get back into our normal Bible classes. And so that's good to have something exciting for the kids to look forward to as well. Also, we have our family vacation Bible school that's coming up here in early June, June 7th through 10th, Lord willing. And we really pray that that date is able to work out for us and that we are able to use that time to really get back together for maybe one of the first times since all this has been coming to an end, hopefully. And I'm very proud of our families. They are using this time wisely. They're spending their nights doing family Bible challenges with their children. They're using this opportunity to grow closer to each other, closer to God, closer as a family. And I just pray that when we all come out of this, that this continues to push us forward to even greater things down the road. I'm just so proud of our kids. They're doing so many things right now to help encourage folks in our congregation who are hurting, folks who need extra encouragement, and they want to continue doing good, and they found ways to continue doing good for others despite all this. We're blessed to have 12 children in our children's ministry who are going to be going into the youth group with Will here very soon. And so the first thing that we're going to want to do when we get out of all this is to honor those 12 sixth graders who are going into Will's youth group. And that's really why we created a children's ministry years ago, is to prepare them for this moment. And I'm thankful that we are able to hand them over now to someone as awesome and qualified as Will. And I look forward to working with Will as soon as this is over and we can all get together. So Will's going to let you know a few things that he has going on, a few things he has planned.
Jen and I are excited to be in Tuscumbia. We plan to be moving from Nashville near the end of May and start at Tuscumbia first week. And we've been planning to be there for VBS. Hopefully we get to have VBS, and hopefully that will be able to happen. One of the first things as we think about the youth group and the youth ministry at Tuscumbia, one of the first things we want to do when we come out of this time, we're able to be back together, is we want to honor our seniors at Tuscumbia, and how that's going to happen, what that's going to look like. We don't know exactly yet, but we want you to know that we're going to do that. We're going to recognize and honor those seniors in a big way because they're missing out on a lot of different activities, special activities that only happen when you're a senior, especially near the end of that senior year. We're also thinking about those sixth graders coming up. We're going to make sure we have a big welcoming for them, make sure they feel included in the youth group. Hopefully we're able to start having youth group events once summer comes. We've got a tentative schedule that will look fairly similar to at least last year that I've gotten the schedule from Jordan. And we want to keep you updated on the big events, especially Atlanta Mission Trip, GCBC, AIM Conference, other things like that. And so we'll get you that information. Of course, these organizations have to determine what's best for their camp or their conference or whatever it is. So we've got to stay tuned with that as well. But we'll be getting you those dates pretty soon, just to keep you in the loop. And of course, throughout all this, we've got to be flexible. We're not sure what this is going to look like. This could be a summer unlike any others, and so we want to keep an eye on that. The last thing I've got is want to remind you that we've got Zoom Bible classes on Wednesday. I think Larry is leading that on Wednesday, and I'm leading the class on Sunday mornings. Those links are sent out through Remind on both Wednesdays and Sundays, but we've got Bible class every day. Thank you to those who are showing up to Bible class, and we want to have 100% participation in those. And so many of you are joining. So if there's anybody that's not in those Bible classes, send them an invite, send them a text message, give them a call, say, hey, we're missing you. We want you to be in on Bible class. But we're thankful we have these mediums, that we have this technology, that we can stay connected even while we're apart. But Jen and I are excited to be going to Tuscumbia, and we'll be seeing you there in person, hopefully before too long.
Thank you, Will. Hey, Thad, would you say a couple words about the theme for our Vacation Bible School? I think it is so timely. It's just perfect for our circumstances.
Yeah, our theme for Vacation Bible School this year is Cured, C-U-R-E-D. And I think it is very timely because we're all looking for a cure to a lot of things that are going on And so we're excited about the theme this year. The Bible is full of cures. The first night, we're going to be talking about how God cures us from disease. The second night, how he cures us from death. And the third night, how he cures us from sin. And our stories will be going along with that. We'll be talking about Naaman and how he was cured from his leprosy, Lazarus, how he was brought back from the dead. And we'll be talking about Saul, who later becomes Paul, on the road to Damascus, and how he is cured of his sin. And so I think that's going to be very timely. Our children are going to need to hear something like that, some really good news. We're all tired of hearing the bad news. And so I know that I'm excited to hear about the great physician when we come out of all this.
Yeah, it's going to be a great family vacation Bible school. I believe last year, one night or several nights, we had 600 or approximately that. And that's incredible. Appreciate the work that you do and that Jordan and others have done. And I know that Will and Jen are going to be such a great asset to our family vacation Bible school and lots of other things. So just want to ask those of you that are viewing this now, please remember these two guys in your prayers and their families. They're really, really special people. They're easy to get to know. They're easy to work with, and they love the Lord, and they have a heart for children and young people. And I could not be more blessed than I am to have the opportunity to be associated with these folks. They're a blessing to me. They keep me encouraged daily, and I think it's just going to keep getting better and better. We're coming through this. We are going to be stronger, closer to God, close to each other. I've said that before, but there's no doubt in my mind. I've seen so many people in our church step up. It is so humbling. It is so incredible. I don't even know what to preach about Sunday. I don't need to tell anybody to do anything. Because you're doing it. I don't need to step on anybody's toes. I don't need to say give because you're giving. I don't need to say pray because you're praying. I don't need to say this or that because you're all just doing it. I just know a tip of the iceberg of what you're doing. But I'll come up with something Sunday. I'm pretty sure about that. But thank you for participating, viewing this now. It is going to be on our Tuscumbia Facebook page. You can share it to other pages. Just get the word out. Tuscumbia Church of Christ, a great place. It's a place where love grows. It is a forever family. And you're looking at three important parts of the family, but we're no more important to the family than you and your family. And we love you, we value you, and we pray for you every day. Will, any closing words from you before we go?
No, we're excited to be there. Stay safe, stay healthy.
We're looking forward. You're going to need our backs to unload you. You got a plan for that.
We'll let you know.
Okay. And if you know of a good house that might be available for Jenna and Will at a good price, a good location, where I can go visit them quite frequently and eat lunch with them and all that, let them know. But they are moving here soon. We're so excited about that. That is an answer to prayer. And that, I know you're anxious to get outside, start working on more trick shots, and maybe you and Will can have a little competition in that later on. Thad, any parting words from you?
I just really love you guys and appreciate you guys, and you are amazing and excellent. Just can't wait to see you soon.
All right. Take care. God bless. See you Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, Facebook Live, Tuscumbia Church of Christ page, also our TuscumbiaChurchofChrist.org website. Spread the word. We're coming through this bigger and better than ever before. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.